Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. This is just a quick video before I go and curl up and try and fight off this cold that I think has started. But this is my TBR for the Getting Graphic Readathon. This is being run by Caitlin over at Kitty G and her friend Elena, and it's tomorrow, so Saturday. I get to start a bit earlier than everyone else because I'm in Australia and, you know, we're in the future. This readathon is for graphic novels, and so I have a bunch that I'm going to try and get to. I'm not going to spend probably the whole day reading, particularly if I get sick, because, you know, concentration. But graphic novels are probably better than novels, actually, for if I'm not feeling very well. So I'm going to start off with a few that I haven't actually bought yet, but if I get to them, then I'll probably read them on my iPad, because they're really new ones, which means they're still in sort of only a couple of issues instead of a big volume. Most of them I basically heard about on the most recent episode of Galactic Suburbia. Tansy has been reading some new comics and they all sound awesome, so I might check them out. So one of those is called Ladycastle, and that is by Delilah S. Dawson. And from what I understand, it's kind of a fairy tale retelling, except that all the men in the kingdom, except possibly one, have gone. And so the ladies are in charge, and that sounds right up my alley. There is also another one of Tansy's recommendations is The Unstoppable Wasp, which is by Jeremy Whiteley, which is a Marvel comic. And this is based around the idea of a teenage super genius who's arrived in America and discovered that apart from the little girl at the top of the list, nearly all the list of the top super geniuses in the world are men, but she has a lab and she's got money, so she's going to go around and collect all the female teenage young women who are super geniuses and say, hey, let's have super genius fun. So that sounds amazing. And related to that is one that is called Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur, and I believe Moon Girl is the said little girl who is the super genius who is suddenly at the top of the super genius list. So basically a whole bunch of comics about smart, awesome women. Hoping to get a go at those. So Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur is by Amy Reeder. So I also have a few volumes that I have picked up in person. So from my local library, I picked up Ms. Marvel Volume 5, Super Famous. I haven't actually read any Ms. Marvel for over a year because I got to the end of Volume 4 and then the whole Marvel weird universe special event thing happened and I just haven't got back to it. But my library had it. It wasn't in my local library, but one of the libraries had it on the shelf, so I ordered it. So this is by G. Willow Wilson, and you know, I love Ms. Marvel. She's the teenage Pakistani descended Muslim girl from Jersey who suddenly has superpowers and is just basically plain awesome. So I'm really looking forward to continuing that journey. I also bought a couple. So I bought Star Wars Princess Leia. I read the first issue of this sort of short mini-series when it first came out a couple of years ago, but haven't quite continued on with it. And if I'm remembering correctly, it's set right after A New Hope, so right after the first Death Star and the destruction of Alderaan, and it's Leia, you know, dealing with the aftermath, going on adventures with, I believe the pilot that she has is actually the mother of Poe Dameron from the new films, but I'm not quite sure, I can't quite remember. But yeah, so looking forward to reading this whole thing. So this is by Waid, Dodson and Belair. Whoever they are, but yes, so Mark Waid and Terry Dodson, there we go. So yeah, that's Star Wars Princess Leia. And then I have finally picked up a copy of Lumberjanes Beware the Kitten Holy, which is volume 1 of the Lumberjanes, which is by Stevenson, Ellis, Waters and Allen. I've heard so much about the Lumberjanes the last couple of years, but just haven't got around to them. It's about a group of girls who are at summer camp and keep having sort of magical, fantastical adventures. And I believe, and there are a whole bunch of representative girls. And like everyone I know just loves it. So I'm really, really excited to pick up Lumberjanes and have a go at that. So that is my little TBR for the Getting Graphic Readathon. Let me know if you're participating or if you've read any of the comics or if you want to read any of the comics. And I will hopefully see you at the end of the weekend for an update of what I actually read. But we'll see how I feel. Like I said, I have a sore throat, which probably means I'm getting a cold. I've stocked up on supplies. So we'll see whether I'm video capable or not on Sunday. But yeah, have a good reading weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.